Piers Morgan denies being home alone to Pigeon Lady. Me just hanging out at the playground. The little kids. He's back. The moment Ash realized that there are better things than catching Pokemon. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? I think I'm going to try and do a barrel roll. Nintendo is releasing a 5 feet tall Gardevoir plushie. This looks like a Disney Channel movie where a genie turns 3 children into NBA players. Kanye West's wife at the 2025 Grammy Awards for no reason. What if university burns down? If a university burns down or is destroyed, otherwise all current students immediately graduate with a bachelor's degree. Hey Ferb, I know what we are gonna do today. No one. Teenage bullies in every American movie. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, I'm about to end this man's whole career? Alex, sometimes when I'm lonely in bed at night I just start it to your videos. I watched The Menu and I liked it, but Anna Taylor-Joy is the least convincing poor person I have ever seen. Most born rich looking human possible. Her eyes are so far apart to avoid attacks from the proletariat. I finally beat this super hard level in Geometry Dash. Right, so how does that improve your quality of life? Why are you trying to make it so deep? I'm just curious why you would supposedly spend 8,000 attempts on this and for what? Happiness, unlike you who has the attention span of a rabbit having X. I actually lent a girl an umbrella yesterday, which takes the total number of girls I have made this year to -1. There is snow outside. It's December 1st. Mount Rushmore of huffing. Had to sneak my favorite in as well. Is there a game that simulates being a cashier but you can loot the customers? Looking for something similar to Supermarket Simulator, Trading Card Game Simulator, etc. You can do normal cashier stuff but you also have a gun. You look inside out. Okay, I have another one for you. If you're effing a girl in the A and you kiss her at the same time, you're essentially lucking your own D through a straw. That one person celebrating finally leaving their toxic relationship, me knowing for a fact they were the toxic one. Went to the doctor, got destroyed. US, left, unremarkable, right, unremarkable, no abnormal finding. Mr. Beast making a video on feeding hungry kids in Africa. I started 100 farms in the poorest parts of Africa. The kids, I'm hungry, in a minute. California, this is where I would put my water, if I had water. Grown men, why are you still playing video games? Same reason you wear makeup, nice little escape from reality. When you sat behind Jaden Smith at the Grammys. Thinking again about how the names Arctic and Antarctica just means bears and no bears. What can be more human than coming to a place you have never been and saying bears are here, then visiting a similar place and going but no bears here. 2 girls 1 action. My sociology professor keeps an alphabetic list of new slang terms he learns from students and I will never get over it. I have a video idea for Mr. Beast. Let me guess, go on Fortnite Friday. That would be awesome. But no, the idea was donating to 1,000 term banks. Our grocer is good for you. Been eating a lot of groceries recently. Is this healthy? What? When you try to be XC throwing your girl on the bed but she hits her head on the frame and lies. Internal screaming. My therapist. Captain isn't real. Captain. What is the most offensive joke you have ever written? If only Africa had more mosquito nets, less mosquitoes would have to lie needlessly of ants. The filmers. Well, isn't this quite sad to see this poor used dog out on the streets like this? The used animals. But we are lying. Also the filmers. In a minute. One of my co-workers has a standing desk that he uses sitting down. It looks like this. Just got 30 Pokeballs at the mart and that guy asked, do ya want a bag? Obviously I do, ya effing reprobate, am no effing octillery. I deleted Duolingo. Learning languages is good for you, colonizer. Please don't let the cat out, no matter what it tells you. Help, cat needs air. I couldn't stop her if I tried. My wife ate one of these before I could catch it, so cue the weirdest post I never thought I would make. Is there anything mixed in with these I should be concerned about her having eaten? Unsupervised children will be used as crab bait. Seeing that his biggest fans in 2025 are a bipolar black rapper and a gay Mexican. Are you crying my No. Me watching everything happen like I said it would. How is it get over sorry but not 11 is never forget. More people died in 11 than ever. I have been on Twitter on and off for about 11 years and I can honestly say no word of exaggeration. I think this is quite possibly the single dumbest tweet ever. Quote, leaves of cabbage. Is that what's in your head? Just 5 wilted leaves of cabbage. The average human life is around 2 to 3 seconds long. Happy birthday. Make a wish. Drake watching the halftime show. Farmer Brown froze in his tracks. The cows stared wide-eyed back at him. Somewhere off in the distance a dog barked. Jeb Bush, hell yeah I would chill baby. When a skin is banned, players with that skin will have their skin removed. Opened a door for a random girl and she said thanks daddy. Is this a subtle sign that she likes me? Her friend then apologized for her being a freak. I just assumed she was Canadian or had a mental health issue. The freak comment. Did I make the right call? Lied to her that I can play chess. Now she wants to play me online. How do I learn chess in 30 minutes? Make her use White, open another chess app as White, play her moves and reply with whatever the computer plays. This she is too easy. I think people confuse I ate too much greasy food liquid she's with diarrhea. Just because your she is liquid doesn't make it diarrhea. When you lose complete control of your bowels and your liquid she out of your every 15 minutes, that's diarrhea. If you don't she yourself, it's probably not diarrhea. How does it feel to gatekeep diarrhea? Man, this thing always be sticky. How did you put it in the sink? What kind of question is this? Why is someone always crying near Cynthia? I think that's just what happens when you're near a bald person. My uncle was bald and I remember crying around him a lot. My neighbor's cat got our cat. I was joking with him that they would have to pay child support. When I opened the door this morning, this is what I saw. Satanists don't believe in a literal Satan. Then what do you call people who believe in a literal Satan? Christians. I'm sorry to hear about your mom's skydiving accident. Do you watch Rick and Morty? No. Strike one. Do you? Math teacher, the boat is 50 feet long. Me, feet, starts lacking on. They really put a Discman with the anti-skip system in a museum already. I don't think I have ever felt older in my life. Would you trade it for a riding mower? You can pick it up in League City. Hello. If I understand correctly, you would like to trade a riding mower for a $19,000 car and we will have to come pick up the mower. Yes. What are you into? Mine's pretty out there. I'm straight but I wanna try something. Ah yeah, I'm experimenting as well. I wanna be Xion. QTC Cinderella speedran baking 12 cookies and is now the world record holder at 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Competitive housewifing. What am I even reading? This looks like a monkey writing with their non-dominant foot. A man who knows his place. This hard-working man wakes up every morning to do one of society's worst jobs in order to feed his family, and you want to disrespect him. Best parent ever. I stuttered 3 times at the McDonald's drive-thru and just drove off. Wasn't even hungry anymore. Are y'all laughing at me or with me? Cause I'll deactivate my She right now. The cheese I spilled in the bottom of my oven watching me bake more stuff instead of cleaning it out. Girlfriend, I think you choked me a little too much. How long have I been out? Me. Somebody stole my coworker money, so I asked how much. She said $100, but then I went in the bathroom and counted. She was only $53. My husband said the doctor told him I can luck out his kidney stone. After 3 days of trying, I think he lied to me. Husband, sometimes my geniuses, it's almost frightening. Create your own happiness. This is pure happiness. 45-degree angle on them toes. Before, after, I just cured 1000 black people. She actually looks like a female version of EDP445. My wife wanted me to bury our son in the backyard so she can see him every morning. I proceed to bury her alive right next to him so I can ignore her every morning. I need help with socializing. When you realize the light at the end of the tunnel was just an oncoming train. Picky, completely shook, no. Was having a pleasant evening until Theodore let himself in. Rude much. I suspect Gerald played a part in this. Extra chromosome, extra love. She doesn't have Down syndrome. We aren't sure. What do you mean we? I'm her mom and I'm telling you she doesn't have Down syndrome. I don't believe you. Stop harassing. Ideas to promote Slavic Lives Matter. Use social media. Talk to people. Mail order brides. 11. There are no accidents. Someone please call the police. Let's play a game. Some females won't date a guy that lives with his mom but will date a guy that lives with his wife. Why is 69 afraid of 70? Because they once had a fight and 71. Sorry guys. 70 is a rumored but no one can prove who's 78. 78 my A.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.